Hello YouTube, Vintage Sterling Finds here, back for the same video, just redone now for a second time. So, my apologies on the last video. I recorded it, and then there was a hissing noise in the background. I thought it was my 3D printer. I turned it off. I tried to do it again. It turns out my headphones have had it. They broke, so I bought new headphones today. Tested them, everything seems to be working. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Love hearing from you guys, and everything you see in the video is for sale on my Etsy, link in the description. So first item we have here is an old Advance digital LCD watch from 1988. Original price $487. Now the guy I got these from, he's a collector, and I think 3 or 4 of these videos are lots I got from him. And he told me he actually bought this in 1987. It looked cool, so he never opened it. So when I sell this, I hope the person just keeps it in the wrapper, because that just looks so cool. And I'll tell you guys, for everything here, I paid $60. Next up, we have another watch. Now this watch is quite special. Has all the original paperwork, but it's a ladies LCD watch. Great condition. I haven't tested it yet, but as you can see, a little bit of scratching up here, but still a cool little watch. Next up, he knows I do a little bit with jewelry. For example, today I went out to a garage sale. I picked up this beautiful sterling charm bracelet for $2. So I do deal and I do sell quite a bit of jewelry. So he kind of threw this in. Now, looking through it, there's like some pendants, couple watch cases, and you know, these can be good for parts, but these aren't super high money. I have a couple of these. This is bone. What's that say? Not gold or silver. This is kind of neat. It is made in Japan. But you know, nice clip. I'd put that on my Etsy probably. Seiko watch. Fully wound. Doesn't really run. But a little trick. Oh, does it? I always keep these because the click spring, that's a common failure point. So I've fixed quite a few of those with the spring in there breaks. So because this works, I will definitely keep this. And if I ever need another click spring, I'll do that in a video. But yeah, you can see in here, this is costume jewelry. More costume jewelry. We have a little ring, but it's Alpecia, which is Mexican, not silver. And then we have stuff like this, but nothing gold. And next up, we're back to everybody's favorite part of the video, the watches. So no rhyme or reason, let's just jump into it. First watch, beautiful Hudson Bay Company. Japan movement, assembled in China. I'll clean it. I'll change the battery, put it on my Etsy for a couple dollars. Next up, we have this beautiful Timex. And as you can see, it's wound. And it does work. Little bit of a polish. Take a toothbrush, clean the back, maybe a NATO strap, and there's a nice resellable watch. I've said this again, I'm a huge Timex fan. I own a couple, and this is a good investment piece. Those keep going up year after year after year. Next up, we have the Silene. Now this one, it runs and it doesn't. So it may run, it may not. I'll have to do a bit more research, but nice little watch. And the same thing, a little bit of cleaning on that would come out great. Next up, we have a Medana, similar to the Advanced I showed. It might even be a Walmart watch too. Nice condition, screams 80s, couple scratches. I haven't had a chance to test this yet, but overall that's a really neat little watch. Next up, we have a Côte d'Azur. This is to look like a Rolex Submariner, but it's not. Stickers on the back. Quite light. I don't think there's going to be much I can do with this watch, unfortunately. I just think it's a little too, I just don't think it's what my customers would like. Next up, we have another Timex Quartz. Same thing, little bit of a cleaning. These watches are quite well made. Usually they work when the battery's changed. Next up, we have an Adidas sport watch. Kind of a cool watch for outdoor activities, sports, LCD digital. Not that old, but on eBay these sell for, you know, 15, 20 bucks. So this has a little bit of a value. Not a big value, but a little bit. Next up, we have these are to tell distance. You can move, then it moves. Then it comes back. This is an AST. Good condition, doesn't look like it's ever been used, and it works. I don't know the value on that. Now we have one of these. I have sold these before, but you can see the looks like some battery acid. It's coming apart, and somebody was a bit rough here and up here. So unfortunately, I would say that's probably going to be a parts watch. I don't think there's much life left in that watch. Next up, we have this is a National Semiconductor LCD watch. I haven't tested it yet, but little bit aware. You know, these LCD watches, in my experience, when they're this old, there's a 50-50 chance of them working. And I haven't had a lot of luck with them a lot of time. Next up, we have a Philip Wells. This is a Chinese watch. It's not the best quality, but not a horrible watch. But unfortunately, I don't think there would be much of a market. Next up, we have a Max Time. And Japan Movement, China Battery. Nice enough looking watch. But yeah, similar, I don't think I'll be able to sell it on Etsy. Here, I was excited when I saw this watch. I thought it was a Timex Triathlon. But it's a Cumex, and the bracelet's in quite poor condition. But still a neat little watch. Maybe somebody would be interested in that. I don't know. Here we have a Limit International quartz watch. I quite like these older retro 80s square watches. This size, I think now it would be women's, but I think in that time period would have been unisex. Everything works, adjustable. These older square watches always sell quick on Etsy. This is probably, you know, $40, $50 Canadian watch, and generally those watches sell pretty quick. Next, we have a, oh, the back fell off. Hammond, fully wound. I haven't been able to get this watch to work. Thought I put that on a bit better, but you know, I could even sell it as a parts watch. Nice little watch, good condition. Hopefully I can get that one working. Here we have I don't know that company. LCD watch, bit of cracking, bit of wear. I may just save the bracelet. But watch unfortunately has a little bit too much wear for me. This is a neat watch. It's a sport time, and the player moving is the second hand. This one's fully wound, but if you, yeah, there you go, it moves for a second. See, yeah, it moves. But this is one I would like to fix up, because that's just a neat watch with the player going around and around and around. Here we have a Unitech Super Deluxe. Same thing, fully wound. Strap has some wear. And this one I could never get moving. I haven't opened the back yet, but definitely I'll try to get that one working if possible. I'm not a watchmaker, I'm just a hobbyist and a reseller. Here's the Timex 101 Dalmatians. This would be a super cool watch for a child, or even for a lady or someone who likes a smaller watch. Good condition. I'm sure this would run with a battery. Good thing about Timex, they're quite well made. They tend to run. Here's another one with the car and minute, hour. This is a good one to help teach kids about the time. Neat little watch. Timex even still sells watches like these today. So these can be bought new. Now, personally, I think the best watch I got is this one. Saint Mortiz. It does work. I just had the stem pulled out because I think I had the alarm set. So I pulled it out, but built-in alarm. Calendar works. And the cool thing about this watch is it's solid titanium. Okay condition, couple scratches. But if this was a men's, I would probably keep it for my collection. The Seiko that I wear is a solid titanium, the chronograph, and I like these. They're super light, super comfortable. I'm a fan of solid titanium watches, personally. And I like the simple design of that watch, too. Next up, we have an Ocean. And unfortunately, I don't think there's much I can do with this one. I'm missing the strap, and it is a cheaper watch. So I don't think there's much I can do with that. Next up, we have a pocket watch. Has the clip, the watch, Henry. Now, I may put a battery in this and try to get a couple dollars for it. Because, you know, a lot of people still like carrying pocket watches just for the cool factor. Here we have a Cardinal. I like these watches, but unfortunately you can see there's the crystals just too many cracks, and those go all the way through. The strap also seen better days, but too bad, because if not, I would probably sell this watch. But yeah, those go all the way through. Next up, we have a Cardinal. See, this is a nice watch. Simple, plain, retro. These watches run well with the band. I sell quite a few watches like this, and will have no problem. I'll clean up the crystal a little bit. No problem, $40 watch. Now, I was excited when I saw this watch. Unfortunately, it's missing a button there, missing a button there, and it does have quite a bit of wear. So I don't think I can do much with that watch, unfortunately. Next up, we have a Ambience by Waltham. Watch is in quite bad condition, so I don't think I can do much with that one. Kind of a cool watch, but not a lot I can do. Next up, we have a Medina, and again, this is a cool watch, 80s, but it's missing the bottom strap. So with that one, I don't think there's much I can do. Next up, we have this. It's kind of a goth, black, coming apart. newer made in China watch, and there's just no market for those watches. I'll probably donate them. Here's a watch I do like. I think it's cool, Timex Rush, but unfortunately it's missing the strap, the buckle here, and there's no bottom strap. And the strap looks all I'll see. If I have another strap, I would probably sell that one. Next up we have this Curvel by Bulova, ladies watch, small cocktail watch. That's a A3, which I believe is 93. Straps seen better days, but I do have extra straps. So on this watch, I'll clean it a little bit. It's in good shape. Change the strap and definitely list that. Next up, we have the Caravel, missing the glass. No date, probably early 70s, and it sometimes runs, sometimes doesn't. So I think this is probably, it's not worth my time to fix it, so I'll probably sell it as a project. Next up, we have a little Guess watch from Guess the Jeans. And you know, Japan movement, I might put a cheaper strap, try to sell it on Etsy. Sometimes these watches move, you know, if somebody really likes Guess jeans, they'll buy the watch. So, definitely worth playing with. Next up, we have a Star Wars from Bradley Quartz. Bradley Quartz. Digital. I like the watch, but as you can see, I think it's missing something there. So, I'll do a bit more research on that. If it's fixable, or if that's how it's supposed to be, I'll keep it. If not much I can do with it. Next up, we have just a watch case from Marvin. But who knows, if that's a rare watch and somebody might want the case, I would sell it to them. Next up, we have this in eDocs. Watch does fully work. Needs a cleaning, but nice mechanical wind ladies watch. I don't know who makes it. I don't know much about that company. Next up, we have this one. New Asia Professional Timer. Looks like a newer watch. They call me vintage sterling finds, into older watches that I don't have a need for. I usually just sell as lots or donate them. Last up, we have this dual zone watch. Korea Wrestling Federation, President Chun Shinil. I can speak a little Korean. 안녕하세요. 내 이름은 Charsu. Hello, my name's Charsu. I like Korean culture. Yeah, because you can see somebody, it looks like they bit it. Maybe a dog, or I don't know. But that's the video. I apologize again for having to re-upload it. Thanks for everyone that watches the video. Any other videos you guys want me to do, tell me in the description. I'll try my best to do them. Thank you. See you on the next one.